What's going on, guys? My name's Jack. Today we're going to be taking a look at the FIFINE Technology microphone. This right here is a $30 condenser microphone that supposedly can compete with microphones far more expensive than it. So let's get started with what's in the box, move on to how does it work, and then finally conclude with a final thoughts and a final review. It is going to be pretty easy to take this out of the box. We're just going to slide it open. And it's going to have a little bit of foam on top. We can pop that to the side, a kind of place marker / book holder. Again, we can put that to the side, and a manual. Can also put that one to the side. Then it's going to come really nicely laid out and kind of organized in here. Very dope, and I'm liking it. I'm going to be quite careful with the way that I do this just to not break it. And, essentially I'm going to pull it out from the holding that it's in right here. We've got the actual condenser microphone itself, which kind of looks like the Audio-Technica, which was an old microphone that I used to own, the Audio-Technica AT2020. Just looks like a pretty straightforward condenser microphone. It's got a volume control on the side, and overall the body of it is looking pretty nice, and it has a heavy metal finish. It's also got a little tripod in here, which they're going to include. The tripod looks not very sturdy. However, that's just on first glance. It does look pretty flimsy. However, it's metal, and at the end of the day, it does look all right. And essentially, it's going to simply screw on just like this. And it's gonna simply screw on. Gonna screw that nicely into place. Again, extend the tripod legs, push this to the side, and boom. Just like that, we have the microphone set up. So, you could bring it up here, you could, tighten it so we can actually be talking into this. And of course, we're gonna do full quality test in a second, but this right here has just been a quick out the box. Overall, that right there is gonna be what you're gonna get inside of the box. Now let's jump over to how's it work, and then we'll finish this off with a final thoughts. All right, welcome to tester number one. We are currently comparing the FIFINE condenser microphone, the cheap $30 budget condenser microphone, to the Rode Videomic, the $100+ shotgun microphone. You would obviously use these microphones for kind of two different purposes. However, it's just showing the massive range and obviously the much more dynamic, rich quality that this mic has, even though it's $30 compared to a $100+ microphone, which in theory should be coming out with better audio quality. Okay, so now I'm narrowing the price gap a little bit. We obviously just did this microphone, the FIFINE, compared to the Rode Videomic, and it came out that this is definitely on top, despite there being a $70 minimum price gap, right? So the Rode Videomic did not come out on top, despite it being a lot more money. However, it is a shotgun mic opposed to a condenser, so they do focus on different things, and the shotgun mic could be a little bit more naturally picking up a more roomy sound, whereas the condenser focuses on a more radio-like sound. This right here is a cheaper lapel microphone. So this is a clip-on mic. And the reason I wanted to compare this is because obviously, naturally, it's going to be closer to me opposed to the shotgun mic, which is obviously directional and it's on the camera. So there's going to be kind of a more rich, closer, crisper, radio-ish sound. However, I'm still going to be assuming that the FIFINE Technology microphone is going to be coming out on top, despite the fact that they are pretty much the exact same price, and more or less the clip-on microphone is arguably closer to me. Not even arguably, it is literally closer to me. However, even though I'm not listening to the final result, when switching between these two microphones, it's still my opinion that the FIFINE is going to be coming out on top, opposed to the Blixo BLM10 clip-on lapel microphone. But this has been the FIFINE Technology condenser microphone, good budget $30 condenser microphone. My final review is this is hands down the highest quality budget microphone I've ever reviewed. $30, I'm really impressed, and I would suggest to buy it if you don't have a bigger budget. If you got a bigger budget, go for a more reputable condenser like a Blue Yeti, something like that, something this kind of standard. But if you are on a budget, I would suggest the FIFINE Technology, and I think it actually holds up really well. For a brief review and a brief overview, I didn't find any immediate or concerning kind of problems with it right off the top, and overall, I think it really came out on top, compared to the other two microphones, which, one of them was actually much more money, over double the price, and it still didn't come out on top. But anyways, that right there is the review. Link in the description for the product if you do want to buy it or recommend it to your third cousin or your grandma or someone like that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.